some street talks, street gods, street vlogs, ASMR talks, Hurricane Nas. Alright, some spirited thoughts for us, right? This one is on good pain. So, no good pain, no gain. So, put away your hat. And also, only compression leggings. Alright, the thoughts. Not all pain is made the same. There's also such things as good pain. So, for example, you're getting a massage. Massages are only good if they're actually a little bit more on the painful side. Like, the question is, how much pain can you tolerate before it becomes unbearable? And pain comes in different flavors. Not all pain is made alike. There's bad pain, which signals some sort of traumatic injury, and then there's good pain, the pain of growth. Post-traumatic growth is a concept. Yeah, and pain is just another form of signaling to your brain. So, for example, you're doing some sort of exercise and it's causing you pain, or caused you pain, or caused you an injury. It's an intelligent signal that the movement you're doing is not leveraging well, and therefore you should either A, stop doing it, or B, change how you do it. So for example, floor bench press, I did the 6 plates like a month ago, right? And like pushed really hard. I think I kind of tweaked my right wrist. What happens when you're pushing too hard? And so either two things: A, I should probably not just be doing no pushing movements like that, or B, maybe switch to a neutral form. Also, something I found is that like I always got like mild shoulder injuries when doing dips, so I just stopped doing dips, right? So I even have an idea, is that instead of doing a full dip, just do a static hold, right? Just put on a dip belt. Imagine like you're doing a dip, but you don't have to move, and then just stop. Same thing with doing squats. Kind of I found that when you're doing squats, especially when you're going ass to grass or a parallel, below parallel, whatever's, you're essentially putting yourself in a very kind of vulnerable position, I think, in a bad way. And so even people who do squats, ass to grass, or whatever's, I think it's actually not a good movement or idea. Just better to do an Atlas lift instead, or a squat stand, squat hold, squat something, whatever you want to call it. Seems like a much better idea. And yeah, so I mean, we call it weight lifting for a reason. We don't call it weight pressing, weight squatting. So I think lifting motions are good. Any sort of movement in which you're doing it while you're standing, or which promotes standing, I think is a good idea. And yeah, so I think generally speaking, do movements which feel good, which promote the good pain, avoid the bad.